Hello, guys. Welcome to the Black Spin Global Podcast. I am Lucy.
And I'm Eugene.
And, guys, welcome to day 13
Damn.
at Wimbledon. Technically, in a way, our last day.
Our final day, yeah.
Our final day.
And what a day, Lucy.
And what a day. What a day. What a day. Before we actually go on about the day, can I quickly get what was your highlight of this Wimbledon? Okay.
That's a great question. Honestly, it's kind of caught me off guard, clearly. I'm going to say the French boys reaching...
The French boys, okay.
Reaching second week.
Nice.
Both of the, as in Artifice and Giovanni Pecci Pericard, yeah. For me, yeah, that was a highlight. And then, obviously, we're here now to talk about
the
ladies' finals.
For sure.
Yeah, that was my highlight. For you,
highlight.
I'll let you take that. Giving you your answer.
Okay, thank you. For me, it's weird. It's not specifically like one thing. I think for me, it's overall seeing the difference from last year. So last year when we on the grounds, we weren't this busy. They weren't this because we didn't have so many black players.
Yeah.
And on top of that, make so many black players making it so far. So I think taking that time, like when I actually sat down and thought about it, I was like, because I was like, bro, I'm tired. Like, I did this last year. I shouldn't be this tired.
Yeah.
When I sat down and I thought about it, I was like, it's because there's more of us. And there's more of us actually doing well. So to me, that was really like, it's just a nice moment. And I'm hoping that, it just keeps on growing and there's more kids looking back and like black kids looking back and like, like, there's so many of these black players at Wimbledon I want to play too.
That's a lovely answer. I love that.
Of course, having that run and then boom, we've got a finalist and then a winner in doubles. Like you can't, come on. Like this is amazing.
It's been a better year than last year.
Oh, 100, way better. Yeah. Way better.
Even though last year was our first, but yeah, this year.
Oh yeah, no. It's not. I don't think it's even comparable. So with that being said, a big shout out to all the players and their teams, whether they won or lost the first round or whatnot.
Well said.
Honestly speaking, it's been a wonderful Wimbledon. It's been tiring.
Very rainy too.
Okay, very rainy, but yeah. It's worth celebrating just how we can still celebrate the women's final today. We should start with that.
High quality match. Again.
High quality. Jasmine Paolini against Barbara Krejcikova. Did I say it right?
Yeah, I'd guess so. Krejcikova.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Obviously, Barbara is very well, decorated, should I say. Hall of Fame champ. She's got this is her second
singles Grand Slam.
Single Grand Slam.
But yeah, she's a multi.
So she got singles,
doubles.
mix, and doubles. So it was, to me, I always felt like on paper this will be tough for Paolini.
Even though Paolini was the 7th seed, Krejcikova was the 31st seed.
Yeah, but that's because she was off for a hot minute because of injury. But yeah, I mean, we've spoken about her game on the pod before anyways. Very good player. But that match was just incredible. The first set, it kind of went like the match before that, the semi-final, like Paolini semi-final, where the first set, it was probably the nerves or like thinking or you're not getting that same level. And then on the second set, it was completely different. So on the first set, like Krejcikova like was really dominating. Like she was just whacking. I was just like, whoa, okay, like this is actually, like she was just dominating. And
she broke Paolini first as well.
She broke Paolini first, literally soon as. I was like, okay, yeah, she meant business. But even that, I still wasn't too scared because I was like, okay, yeah, she, So even when the first set was done, I remember literally saying, yeah, we know how this is going to go. Second set, Paolini's going to win this. And literally, when Paolini literally started with that second set, yeah, it was game on. Like, she was serving so much, but it's crazy. She leveled up in all aspects. Normally when players, like, when they end up winning the second set, it's a thing of like, there's one or two things that they improve, like the serve or just something else. Literally every single thing. She was hitting more winners. She was going more to the nets. Her first serves was better. She was like, her defense was great. And I think literally that set, Barbara was not able to break her at all.
Yeah.
Like, Jasmine took that break and she held and she just kept on going.
She broke her twice in that second set. Very similar to the first. Isn't
basically,
it?
It was just like the
reverse, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So same.
But
score.
it just shows to you the quality of that match, especially during that third set.
Yeah.
That third set was crazy.
I think both players are playing quite well as well.
No, 100%.
Like, which made it more entertaining.
Yeah, 100%. I personally still think that I'm gonna put it down to nerves 100%. I still feel like Paolini, that final and that semi-final, we didn't see like the high level Paolini that we saw before that. And I genuinely think it's because, there was a lot. I kind of feel like she felt a little bit more pressure for this final than a RG final.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And you could really see it at her press conference. And I don't want to make, like, she was not sad, but she definitely wasn't as bubbly as
Which is
she was. Yeah, she was still laughing here and there, but you could tell, like, she's proud of herself, but at the same time, like, it stinks. It's like, damn, back to back, and I could have done it, but at the end of the day, she fought through, and that third set showed that, especially like the last like 3 games and stuff. Like, it was just like insane. She saved a couple match points. Really and truly, Kuchikova could have won this match in straight sets. I feel like if it was someone else, that match would have been done less than an hour. Like, in all honesty, so quickly and so done. But because Paolini kept on fighting and she wanted it so bad, it was just hard for Barbara to just, close that match, because she kept on like saving some match points and it was going to deuce, and it was really close to go into like just another long match like again. But honestly, they did their thing. They gave us, a very, very, very good match.
But in terms of because you were in the stadium, like, how did it compare to like previous matches for Paolini? Like, did she still have like the majority of support?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. It wasn't as brutal as when it was against Donna. I feel like Donna, definitely, I can understand why she was feeling some way, because boy, they were really cheering hard for Paolini. But it was still there, like, like they were shouting and supporting supporting her, and a lot of people were shouting like Paolini. Like, whenever it was her winners, her points, the crowd was the loudest. So I think that kind of helped her as well. But yeah, it was great energy.
One thing I appreciated about the match as well, both players, and I did tweet this, like, they're both very good doubles players, as you said.
Yeah,
like Kuchikova, she's won multiple doubles Grand Slams. But yeah, like, it was really telling whenever a player would come to the net, like, they were basically finishing up the point.
Yeah.
And I think that's just a great advert for doubles, even though it wasn't a doubles match. But like I said, they're both competent doubles players. And I just think it just shows, again, like, doubles complements your singles game.
100%.
So,
and I feel like it's important to point that out, because people do speak badly about doubles.
Yeah.
And it's like just like you said, it still helps a lot.
100%.
There's a lot of time when you see some single players, whether it's like Coco or Paolini or even like Barbara and stuff, where you look at them and you're like, yeah, your doubles game has helped you with this.
Exactly.
Especially the ones that, making it far, like those 3. So yeah, like it was pretty good. Like, I know, especially the way that she lost the match on a double fault was kind of like
her only double fault all match as well. Which is nuts.
But it just shows to you what I was trying to say earlier about, like, it was really just nerves and stuff. Like, that's all like it was.
That break definitely killed. I say killed it. Like, obviously, if you're in a deciding set and serving so well, like up until that point, that's gonna sting. Like, and it did hurt her.
Yeah,
but to her credit, she put up a good fight afterwards, because obviously Krejcikova, she held, to her credit, to consolidate the break, and then Paolini, she had to basically serve to stay in the match. She held. And again, put it on Krejcikova to serve it out.
Yeah.
And in that final game, Paolini had some opportunities to break back, but to Krejcikova's credit, she defended, or she fended off those break points, and she managed to hold on and ultimately win. But
yeah, definitely. And
I think in terms of an advert for women's tennis, like, for me, that was a really good advert, because like you said, compared to the Roland Garros final for Paolini, she wasn't the favourite in that. Obviously, Iga Swiatek was the top seed, defending champ. Like, I don't think anybody was really expecting Paolini to win that. Whereas today, the expectations were different. Like, she was the highest seeded player.
You know, she had the support.
Played really well as well coming in.
Yeah.
But then Krejcikova, like, she too, 2021 Roland Garros champion. Like we said, she's won multiple doubles titles. Like, she's not,
and she is, yeah, exactly, yeah.
She's like, kind of, she's a problem, and
exactly,
she showed that today. And I honestly, Lucy, I do think she was the better player today. Like, from start to finish.
Especially that first set. Like, when the way she and it's funny, because I feel like some people probably forgot how good she is.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because when I was speaking to some people and I was asking them, like, so who do you think is going to win? And I'm not saying there's anything bad by saying automatically Paolini.
Yeah.
But I was really surprised at how there wasn't that many people thinking that Krejcikova could be a problem.
Yeah.
Because whenever I was asking her, like, like, straight up Paolini, especially because Rebecca was out, like Elena was out. So I think that gave a lot of, like, confidence to people. And I was like, I see Paolini winning, but guys, Krejcikova's actually, she's like, you know, it's gonna be, you just never know. I think only to me and Tamani, like, because I saw him that this morning before the match. Only me and him that were a bit like, Paolini can win, but we need to be careful. So when that first set, when she started like that, I was just like, raw. Like, she dominated, but at the end of the day, as usual, we've said this for so long, for years, Paolini's a fighter, and she put in the fight, you know. But it was just everything. And funny enough, even Barbara said it at her press, like, she was like, you know, she feels like in the second set, Paolini, like, improved. And she feels like she improved because everything else came out of her mind. Like, her stress went away, and she started playing smooth and started playing better. And she was even like, you know, like, I had my chances, but I could not convert them anyways. But she literally even said the word fighting. Like, she appreciated the fact that she was fighting for every single ball and everything. So literally is everything that we've been saying is what Barbara has literally said at her press about Jasmine. So it just shows you the type of person that she is and stuff. And and either way, this doesn't take away the year that Jasmine has had, okay, so far, and what she's achieved. You know, back-to-back finals, first Italian to reach Wimbledon finals as well, and at her age, and you know, like, it's just wonderful to see. And to be fair, someone did actually ask her, like, you know, this has just been an incredible year for her, and like, since her run, like, in Australia, and they've actually asked her what has helped her play so much better this year compared to the previous year, and this is what she had to say.
I think, I improve a lot. I improve a little bit my game, but I as I said many times, I believe more in myself. I improve serve. I think I improve the return, but also I think physically I'm better than 2 years ago. I'm working with since 1 year and a half with a new fitness coach. Many things, I think, not just one. You know, I think also winning matches helps a lot. So I started well this year, but I was playing good also the last year. So I don't know. I think winning matches of course helps, but I think we are doing also a lot of work, in the practice session with my coach, my fitness coach, the video analyst. So many things.
Yeah. So I really like how there wasn't one worded answer. It's like, listen, I changed up the whole thing.
Many things, exactly.
Many things, Shout out to my coach, shout out to everyone. Like, I don't even have the answers right now.
But I like how she said as well, like, it's not just been this year. Like, she started playing well last year.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. Remind the people at the back, please, Jasmine. Remind them. Let them know. They've been sleeping, but let them know. And we were saying it as well. We're right behind you, girl.
From early.
But I hope she's going to rest well. And I hope that she's super proud of herself. I know today's not that easy. But I know people like her mom who are still smiling and excited after, can just help her go through it. But shout out to Jasmine. Thank you so much for such an incredible tournament. Like, some of my favorite matches from the women's side were basically Jasmine's. Like, Keys ones, the one with Donna, and the Donna one, she didn't even play her best tennis, and yet, do you get what I mean? Compared to the other
For me, the Navarro match, that was incredible.
Yeah, the Navarro match was her best
basically
performance.
Perfect.
That was her best performance, for sure. So shout out to Jasmine.
I do want to say though as well, Lucy, before we finish on Jasmine, and we did kind of tweet it. A lot of players will never make a Grand Slam final, much less two in a row. Like,
complete different surfaces.
I know it hurts, like, not to win.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, I don't see this being the last time.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to find herself in this position again. I don't know which slam. But again, that's one thing about Paolini now. You can't...
you never know. She might come back next year, same stuff.
Or even at the US. Like, that would be insane if she goes back to back to back. But then at the same time, the kind of year she's had...
You just never know.
Like, this is the thing. So I just want to...
she even has the Olympics coming up. You never know, she might win the gold there, and it's clay.
She's definitely going to be one of the favorite. She's up there. And now she's a top 5 player. Like,
yep.
Certified top 5.
Yep.
So I think it's important to, like, stress, she didn't win today, but this has been an incredible tournament for her. And I'm going to say better than the French Open. Because she's had to, like, live up to, like, the expectation and show that it's, like, it wasn't a fluke, basically. Yeah. So, I've got so much, like, admiration for her, man, and, like, 100%. I'm just so proud.
100%.
So but obviously shouts out to Krejcikova as well, because it's a big deal to win a Grand Slam, and this is her second now.
Yeah.
And she's had to play some top players to kind of get to this stage. So.
And she played well.
She did. She
played well.
She did. So, yeah.
It would have been, she played well either way.
A really good advert, I think, for the women's game as well.
Yeah.
I think. So, credit to both players, man. Big time. Should we move on to Taylor Townsend and Katerina Siniakova?
Yes, sir. Wimbledon
doubles champs. Let's go. So, this is Taylor Townsend's first Grand Slam title after this is her third final, actually, so third time lucky. We did say yesterday it's written.
We did. We actually did. We did
say.
We did.
And the thing is, Lucy is crazy because I'm not a betting guy. I don't think you're a betting guy.
No, I don't.
But, like, I'm not being funny. Listen.
Hey, I'll be. Hey.
The way we've been moving out here.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Tipsters.
Listen. Hey,
tipsters.
If I was in it, I'd be making peace. Respectfully,
tipsters.
Please.
Like,
we are not. By the way, we are not.
We don't condone
or push or promote betting. That's haram. Can't be doing that. But I'm just saying, if I was doing it, man, who knows?
Crazy.
Listen, I'd be like to Eugene, hey. This ain't working out for me. Let me go get some money elsewhere. But now, for real, shout out to Taylor and Katerina. What a wonderful performance. And also to Erin, Routliffe, and Gabriela Dabrowski.
Second seeds. Because, let me tell you something. That match, that was a very good double. It was high quality again.
It was high quality.
Even though it was straight set, two tiebreak sets.
It was two.
Also, it was the only match today because all three the two matches before went to three sets.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is the only match to finish in straights.
Yeah, hence why we're here at nearly 1 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, no, honestly, the quality of that match was just amazing, especially that first set.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching it and I was like, all of these 4 ladies are perfect. Like, they're all good. Like, there's not one person messing up.
Fault, yeah.
Especially that first set. And they were all 4 aggressive. They were all, like, so good and, like, hungry. I said this to Eugene earlier. I'm going to try to say it in a calm way. But I kind of feel like Erin and Gabriela were... I don't think there's anything bad anyways, because you're a competitor and you want to make your partners nervous. But I kind of felt like they stepped on that stage, spent on the court, like... yeah, we got this. This is nothing. Do you get what I mean?
Interesting.
It's kind of like they forgot that like Katerina is at times the eight-time Grand Slam champ, and even though Taylor did not win, she's been there literally. This is her 3rd time
She's
being
an accomplished
there. So they
doubles
should have,
player,
especially that they had a tougher draw. Taylor and Katerina as well.
They took out the top seeds in the
top
semis.
seed.
Yeah.
The second that you're taking out those top seeds, that's it. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like they should have kept that in mind. And I think I'm still right, because second set, it just dropped off for them. Like the confidence and the way they were carrying themselves around the court, the body language and stuff was not the same.
I think that's because of the first set, because they were the ones to break first.
Yeah,
as in Dabrowski
exactly.
And
Yeah,
Routliffe.
yeah. The beginning of the tiebreak, like I was like,
but I'm saying even before it got to the tiebreak, they broke first.
Yeah.
But then Siniakova and Townsend broke back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's when I think the momentum kind of shifted.
Yeah, and then it was just like kind of like shook and stuff. But don't get it twisted, they still fought that second set, because at the end of the day, it went into another tiebreak again.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, it was a really good quality.
How good
match.
though is, and also credit to Siniakova, because yesterday I watched most of that match against Elise Mertens and Shea Su Wei.
Yeah.
And I said I would say Townsend like carried Siniakova in that match.
Yeah, you said that.
But today, Siniakova, she was up there, like, and she held her own. And I think they both equally played just as good as each other, which is why they were able to do it in straight sets. But yeah, just watching Taylor, like, she's just so talented. Like, her like shot production, especially on the forehand, being a lefty too, like it's very like aesthetically pleasing to watch. And then obviously her serve as well, like it's a massive weapon, and she was using that well today. But yeah, Siniakova too, like the forehand was working, backhand, she was serving well too, and obviously they're both very good volleyers. Like, it was just a really good all-round performance.
I think for me, what I find impressive is that it's funny, because I kind of feel like before Taylor, a lot of people were always talking about they're always talking about like how good she's at the net, and she is great at the net. But when I was watching her today, it's like, wow, like you've actually improved as an all-round player. Like, she's moving better, like she is hitting like winners, and she's quick with it as well and stuff. So yeah, honestly, like it was really impressive. And at the end of her winning, she was emotional, and rightfully so.
Definitely.
Like,
it means a lot, man.
It means a lot. Like, she's been through a lot, like, don't want to spend time on it because we're having a good, happy moment. But, back in the days, if you know, she had to go through stuff.
Some tough times,
She's come back, and then she had her kid, and then she had a C-section on top of that. And if you're a woman, if you have a C-section, boy, that's a whole different ball game. Like, the recovery process is just long, and she's been grinding since, and her energy's been different, her mentality, like the way she's moved on the court as well. So I can understand why she was so emotional. You could get that from the fans as well. Like, they were all excited. When they were seeing her cry, I was like, rah, like, this is actually very emotional as well. So honestly, shout out to Taylor and Katerina. Good team. We did ask, I asked Katerina, like she said that, I asked Katerina, like, why did she decide to team up with Taylor? Because Taylor said on her speech, which unfortunately a lot of the Americans actually missed out because apparently it was cut off at a war ceremony. Yeah, Anyways, that's a whole different ball game. But yeah, she said that during her speech that Katerina's actually the one who slid in her DMs. So I asked Katerina, like, what made you actually, do that? And she said, she played a couple times against each other, and she felt like, it was very tough and tricky to play like against Taylor. So she was curious to know how it will be on the same side. And she said, when I'm looking for a partner, I want to achieve something. I need to look also who is playing on the other side, not just on my side. So, she was like, listen, Taylor's an amazing player. So here we are. And I love that.
Yeah.
And I love how, because Katerina, she looks, it's funny because I think I tweeted on my personal, Katerina looks like someone that you don't want to play with. Like, she looks like someone that means that, like, she's cool and she's calm and kind of, if you mess with her, do you get what I mean? Like,
got that look.
that's the vibe that she gives me.
I like it though.
And I kind of feel like, it's like that with Taylor as well. True Chi-Town girl. Yeah, like, don't mess with me. And she's always been like that. Like, Taylor's a real one. She's the realest in the WTA. Like, let's just don't even get twisted. And I kind of feel like I get that vibe from Katerina. And
it was nice to see as well, like, all the reaction. Like, because Taylor's a very popular player.
She is.
Like, so immediately after the match, like, you had, we retweeted, you had Christopher Eubanks shouting her out, Jameer Jenkins, Coco, like, and probably so many more
There's
as well.
so many more.
Like,
I mean, she said it herself. She was like, man, I got 500 messages. Like, I didn't even know that many people had my number. But also, I think she's just taken back at how much, like, people are also happy for her.
Exactly.
And it's like, listen, we've been cheering for you. Like, you might not really see it, but people out there cheering for you. And those who are fans know that this is long, like, overdue. Like, this is something that she was supposed to get, so many times and stuff. And now it's happened,
This is their third event together as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is mad.
And it happened at one of the most prestigious events, which is even better. I feel like the win happening at Wimbledon is big, which she kind of shared. You asked her, how special the win is to win her first Grand Slam here at Wimbledon. And hear what she said.
It feels absolutely amazing. Getting to my first Grand Slam final in the US Open in 22 and losing to this one. Obviously, like, that would have been amazing to win on home soil, but like Wimbledon just has such a special, significance and the history behind the event and just like all that it means. And for me, it's actually kind of crazy because, winning the juniors doubles in 2012 here and then, coming back 12 years later and being able to win the women's. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm at the practice facility. Now I'm in the real facility. So, it's so special to me. And I'm really grateful. I've been working really hard to get to this place. And like I said, I've gotten so close and just haven't gotten over the finish line. So I think that in this moment and today, I felt prepared because I had been there before. So it didn't feel new, so I was just locked in on what I wanted to do and what we wanted to do as a team. And that's the only thing that my mind was on from the start of the match to the finish. So, I just felt more prepared and more ready for this moment to pounce on it and to grab it because I felt like it was ours for the taking.
What a beautiful answer, especially that, she reminded us that she won here juniors double 2012, like full circle.
Crazy,
moment.
12 years ago.
Which is great. There was, I enjoyed that press. We were the only English ones. Obviously, it was, to be fair, it was really late here, so I can understand why.
Way past 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it was past 11 o'clock.
And also they had bloody anti-doping.
Yeah.
Like after their match.
After their match, guys. So we had to wait again. Luckily, it wasn't as long as Barbara's one, because apparently Barbara's one, they had to wait 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd be here like for a while.
They need to look at that, man, because that's ridiculous all round. Like for the players, for the media, like that's just silly.
Yeah, no, for real. But me and Eugene were the only English speaking one, and then there was some Czech Republic journalists as well. So it was easy to get like our questions.
We got a good few in, definitely.
A good few in for sure. Yeah, there was even one where I really wanted to include, but it's actually slightly long, and it was because I think was it you that asked the secret? question.
Yeah.
You asked Katerina.
Yeah, so obviously Coco Gauff won her first Grand Slam doubles title with Katerina, and now Taylor Townsend as well. So I was like, yeah, Katerina, like, what's the secret?
Yeah, but and she talks about, you know, making sure that, you know, we're still like a team. I love how Katerina, like, whenever you mention how, oh, hey, yeah, you've won all of these things, she's like, yeah, I did, but
Team effort.
This is a team thing.
Yeah.
Which is great, because she could have been like, not everyone is that humble. Not everyone is that.
There's like no ego.
Yeah, there's no
It's
ego.
great,
Like,
I
she
like that.
actually, like, you know, gave credit to all the people that she's played with, not even just Taylor. And then, you know, and I asked back to Taylor, like, okay, what's your secret? Because although you have won, you've made it far with so many different people. Like, literally, this is like your third complete different, you know, partner with this. And she gave such a long, good, detailed. You know what I'm actually gonna share the answer.
It's a great shout, yeah.
On social, so guys,
clip it.
Get on our social so you can see it. But all in all, she was saying that one thing that she does well is being able to figure out, like, she's able to, like, deal with different type of personalities and adapt and stuff. Like, she will learn about you and be like, oh, you're this and that, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this and that. And yeah,
and to be honest, Lucy, so not to cut you, like, for me, obviously this is years down the line, she's only 28, like, so she's got a long, like, career ahead of her still. For me, that's also kind of traits of a good coach. So I think she'll make a brilliant coach if she does decide to go down that route. And obviously we do know she's kind of into the media, exactly, like the punditry stuff, which is good at.
I see her doing that more only because, like I said earlier, Taylor looks at someone she doesn't play. So if one player comes and move mad and trying to move long, Taylor looks at someone that just be like, girl, get your ish together. Okay,
I hear you.
And then be serious. But no, it's a good shout. It actually is a good shout. You never know, it might be different. She might be able to find someone, you know, a nice black player to coach. Why not? But either way, a massive congratulations to Taylor. We're so happy for you. She looked all dripped down at Wimbledon as usual, and she came and she secured that win. And shout out to Katerina, ninth double.
Yeah,
that is insane. That is crazy. And shout out to Czech Republic, man. You guys are eating.
They cleaned up today, boy.
Yeah, you cleaned up today, boy. And it's funny because I was out here saying, yeah, they tell us are here to tear our asses up, but nope, it's a Czech Republic. They're like, let me come right here.
Hang on a minute.
You know, and this is gonna sound very random because we're talking about Czech Republic. Shout out to Petra, who just gave birth to her baby, doing Wimbledon as well.
Two-time champ.
Exactly, very on brand of her. So glad that she had a safe and healthy delivery, and the baby's here, a Wimby baby, you know what I mean? But honestly, shout out to Taylor, shout out to Katerina, shout out to Paolini, shout out to Barbara, shout out to the women.
The women delivered, man, big time.
Thank you again. You guys gave us the matches, the entertainment, the drama, the everything. Like, the WTA is just so, like, it's different, man.
Good
it's
vibes
different.
as well.
Good vibes.
Like, I love the exchanges at the net, all hugs.
Yeah.
Like, I do like that.
Fam, even the Brits that people were saying, they're beefing, they don't like each other, they hugged at the end. You get what I mean? Like, it's been good. And again, shout out to the men's as well. Like you said, Eugene, honestly, you're right. Like, seeing the Frenchmen going that far was such a great moment. And last but not least, shout out to us, you and I.
Oh, stop it. Shout out to you, Lucy. You've done
us,
more days than me.
You know what? I'm gonna do the Snoop Dogg speech when he won his Walk of Fame. So I want to thank me for working hard. I want to thank me for suggesting to Eugene that I should come crash at his, so that we can be here on time at Wimbledon. Way better than last year. I'll give you that, Eugene.
Thank you. Boss.
I want to thank me for editing. Yep.
Facts.
Not that easy to edit. I want to thank me for making sure that our audio rights are fitting well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andrea, part of the broadcast team at Wimbledon.
Making sure, like,
she came in, make sure that we're all good and everything. Shout out to her. Great vibes. She was so nice.
She was.
I want to thank me for coming in dripped up.
every day.
I tried because I had so many nice outfits, guys, but this weather just ruined everything. Okay. What else? I want to thank me for like. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
This is getting very long. Like, damn.
No. I'm joking. I'm just entertaining the listeners. They're probably like, this girl. I am a Leo, guys, so I can get vain a little bit.
Like, wrap it up.
No. But guys, also thank you guys so much. Oh, Stacey China, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. You have no idea how much you changed
Times.
our lives right here. New York Times feature. But thank you, listeners, for engaging, for listening.
That's also been up as well compared to last year.
Boy, on numbers.
It's a good look, man.
Yesterday price.
We do appreciate it, man. But again, Lucy, this is all part of the journey. Like, it's only
really
going to continue to kind of increase. But I know you were joking earlier, but no, you deserve massive credit because you've done superb like this year and like. Year on year, you just continue to impress, and
Thank you.
I don't want to say surprise me, but it is surprising because you're not a media girl. Like,
No, I'm
like,
not.
Your background is not media.
My background is corporate 9-to-5 marketing.
Here you are now, Black Spin Global reporter, like, and rightly so.
Yeah,
Like,
I felt more comfortable at the beginning. The first couple of rounds, my heart was beating fast.
Yeah.
This second week's been kind of a breeze.
I'm gonna say it, Lucy. Like, to be fair, like, you've been more comfortable than I have, because
Really?
I still am like, I don't want to say nervous, but I because I feel the eyes on me, like it does.
I mean, we do get the extra eyes, and we know why. But
Yeah, but I'm saying you just steam through, like, whereas with me, like, I'm maybe it's because I'm like so like self-conscious, but
I'm just acting like deep down though. The thing is,
No,
like
carry on,
from
carry on,
outside it looks like me, but inside I'm like nervous.
carry
as hell.
on.
But thank you, I
You're
really
doing an amazing
appreciate it.
job.
Shout out, thank you to my boss, everyone. Shout
I'm
out
not
my
your boss, man, relax.
Eugene Allen.
You the boss. I'm not the boss.
You get what I mean? No, but honestly, Eugene, this has been a great journey.
No,
like we did well.
No, I'm proud.
We
I'm
did
very
well.
proud, and you should be too.
Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in the entire 13 days or whatever, how many days we've podcasted. But even the days we didn't podcast, we were on social.
True.
Please do not at me or call me after Wimbledon for a week. I am out of office, and I told Eugene I'm out of office. I don't want to talk about tennis. Think about tennis for at least
But we've
a
got
couple
Hamburg.
days.
We've got Hamburg next week. We've got Gestard. Is it
Yeah.
Gestard?
Yeah. All of a sudden, I don't understand what Eugene just said. No. We'll still keep you guys updated on socials, of course. But please make sure that you leave some ratings on our podcast, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you really did enjoy, our feedback and pods during Wimbledon. And
It's a good shout. Actually, the reviews do help. So like reviews on like
for real,
Apple and
real.
stuff,
So ratings and reviews. Guys, please. If you don't have Apple Podcasts, take your wife or your boyfriend's phone and do it. Last but not least, actually, before we log out, a big congratulations to Tyra Grant and her partner. Let me quickly get her name. Do you remember her?
I want to say it's Nikola Jovic.
Yes, it is, as they have made it to the double finals for tomorrow against some Brits players as well. So, the crowd might be a little bit different there. Just to let you guys know, they did reach the juniors doubles finals at the French Open. So another back-to-back. They lost, runner-up. Another back-to-back though. So, good luck to her. And good luck to Eva.
Eva, that's it, not Nicola, my bad.
Yeah, Eva, and this time we're taking it home, because as usual, we leave here with something.
Every time.
Peace, guys. Enjoy your day or evening, whatever time you're listening to this.
And the men's final tomorrow. Good luck.
Good luck to Carlos Alcaraz.